Hi, welcome back to the Italian Food Boss. Today we are gonna go down the Mediterranean. I can't think of a recipe that is more Mediterranean than this. Why? Today we are gonna use some ingredients that will make you travel down there, down in the south of Europe. We're gonna make a pasta with eggplant, capsicum, olive, capers, garlic, rosemary, chili. Oh my god, oh my god. We are gonna need some garlic, some rosemary, one eggplant, one capsicum, a bit of pecorino, some capers, some olives, the chili, this is straight from the garden, and then I chose some Caserecce from the Cecco. Let's start with cutting the eggplants. First thing we want to do is cutting the eggplant in like cubes. So we make some slices of this dimension, couple of fingers. And then what we want to do is we want to cut this in cubes. Oh my god, how much of these eggplants they eat down in Sicily, you won't believe it. Like this. If your eggplants are a bit bitter, what you can do is you can let them drain a bit of the water in a colander. So you put this in a colander, then you add some salt on top, and you let them rest for about like 40 minutes, and some water will escape. I don't need to do it on this one because these are pretty sweet eggplant, but if you think your eggplants are a bit bitter, or you know they are a bit bitter, then I suggest you do this. Now we can pour some oil in a pan, and then we are gonna gently fry the melanzane, the eggplant, in this one. So we do this. Want to make sure that the oil gets hot. Look how beautiful this eggplant is. We can pour it here. We can put the eggplant in here. We just cut in cubes. And at the same time, we also add the garlic that we are going to remove anyway, quickly. So while this is going, this will go for a few minutes, we let it go. We prepare the capsicum. So we're gonna cut it in half, and we are gonna cut it in slices and then in pieces. So I'm gonna show you, because then we want to add this capsicum at the very end of the recipe to make it a bit, leave it a bit crunchy. While the eggplants are cooking, we prepare these small slices of the capsicum, like so, really like this, not too big. Then we want to grate it, and we're gonna add it at the end, because this is to stay a bit crunchy, and also the eggplant, we want them crunchy anyway. We want our vegetables to stay crunchy. The eggplants are cooking, so I decided to drink a bit of white wine as I'm cooking, and I had an idea. I'm gonna add now some white wine to this, so the eggplant will keep frying in the white wine. Listen to the sound of music, sound of love. And then to this we now add the capers, the caperini, always good. We keep stirring. And I think we are ready to remove the garlic as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much garlic did I put in here? 5. It's okay. So this is basically done, but we want to add a bit of chili now. Look at this chili. Now you decide how much you want to put. If I put too much, the camera lady will complain, so I don't put too much. But if you like chili, if you like spicy, don't be shy. And we switch this off for a bit. We let it cook a bit, we let it rest. And at the very end, we are gonna add the capsicum, the olive, and then we create the cream with the pecorino. The water for the pasta is boiling. Today we are using Caserecce de Cecco. It's a small, short pasta, very good for this specific sauce. So we chuck all in there, 7-8 minutes, and we are done. So in the meanwhile, we finalize our eggplant and capsicum sauce. So now it's the time to add the capsicum and the olives. So I'm adding the capsicum now, so they stay crunchy, and I add also the olives. We also add the rosemary, and we keep mixing for a few minutes. Anyway, the pasta will be ready in another 5 minutes, so it's all perfectly timed. Now a bit of salt, not too much because we have olives and capers, and this is already salty. Another couple of minutes and we're done. We are at the final moment of all of this. We get rid of the rosemary. The pasta, 7 minutes, is good, very al dente. Look at that. Now we make sure that we pour some pasta in here. Aurora, you have a bad cough, eh? I know. Now we mix the pasta in here. We keep cooking a bit because the pasta is very al dente, so we want this to keep cooking. And now we create the cream with the pecorino. Look at this pecorino in here. Pecorino, don't be stingy, make it flow, let it rain. So this creates a bit of the creamy part, and now we want to add a bit of the cooking water. This is where all the starch is secretly hidden. So we create this, keep cooking. We add a bit more pecorino. Mamma mia, what's coming here, guys? another probably 90 seconds, and this is ready. Now if you feel artistic, you do a bit of this. And this is ready. Look how creamy this is. I didn't add any cream. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? There is no cream in this pasta. And look how it is. Just use the water from the pasta. We are ready to go now. Let me see. Wow. Look at this. Eggplant, capsicum, capers, olives, bit of white wine, pecorino on top, chili, and we are ready to taste. Look at the cream. Look how creamy it is. Look. Look. Capsicum stay crunchy. That's what we want. Eggplant is perfect. Brutal. It's hot. Olive, capsicum. The kick from the chili. Look at this. That's how it's done in Italy, guys. Enjoy your meal. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, on Twitter and TikTok. That's how it's done in Italy.